Hi guys, what's up? It's TA. I'm going to be teaching you guys where to write Java programs so you can start your computer science career, your hobby, whatever computer science thing you're going for. So, main thing, we have two areas called IDEs, Integrated Development Environments, where we can write some code. The first one is Eclipse, where you download it on your computer, have a downloaded program you can use. The problem is you need more than 2 gigabytes of RAM and more than 10 gigabytes of space on your hard drive. So you're not going to be able to get that with a cheaper laptop or a Chromebook. But if you do have like a Mac, a good Windows PC, a Linux, you should be able to run it. So you may be wondering, hey, how do I figure out how much RAM I have? Well, if you have Windows, it's pretty straightforward. You go into the bottom left-hand corner of the Windows search bar, you type in info, click on the first thing that comes up. We want to look for RAM, so we say find what? I want to find RAM. Type that in, it highlights it for us very handily. So I have 8 gigabytes of RAM. I'll definitely be able to run it. And then what else do we want to look for? We want to look for a hard drive space, so we look at free space. Take a while to search through all of the settings and information in the computer, so gotta get a little bit of time. And I have a lot of free space. I have 153 gigabytes, so I'm doing good there. Alright, so now that we know we're able to run it, we can go figure it out. What are we looking for? We're looking for Eclipse IDE download. So that's the place we're going to download the info from. So this is where you write it. But the thing is, we're going to need a place also to figure out like the language of Java, basically the dictionary. It gives us all the tools we need from Java, and it's called a JDK. So I got JDK. Right now we're version 12, JDK version 12 download. Alright, so it's from oracle.com. You can see I've already done this kind of stuff, so basically I have a Windows, so I'm going to do the executable file. Well, first I'm going to set it up, then download that. I'm going to run it. You don't really want to save it, because it's something that I just downloaded a file that helps me set up the JDK. It's not actually JDK. So we're gonna give this a while. So for you guys, since you're doing it new, it's probably gonna take like a minute and a half. But for me, I already did it, so it's just running through the same thing over and over again. Because I just want to give it a nice little test run before I worked it out with you guys. It's running the security scan, which is pretty straightforward. Should be good to go. So yes, you're allowing changes on your computer. Don't be scared. All it's doing is it's making a little area on the computer with a Java environment. So it's already been installed in my computer. I'll just reinstall it for you guys. So it's just going through the things, whatever. So it just guides you through it. So it's asking, can I set up the libraries, the dictionaries here? And you're like, yeah, sure, whatever, bro, go for it. And then status. For me, it's going really quickly because there was no new files to copy. I don't really know why it's doing that. Let's go into the installer. Alright, cool. So now that we have the libraries and dictionaries, we can actually get the Eclipse IDE. So go back, press download. We're downloading it from, I don't really know where this is from. It doesn't really matter. Okay, we can run it. I'm kind of broke right now, so can't really donate. I really appreciate what these people do. It's a bunch of people like you and me just spending their extra free time creating this program for us free. So if you could donate, that'd be nice, but I'm not really in a position to right now. So I'm clicked run. Might need a minute to go set up the computer, and I'll be back once it finishes loading. Alright guys, what's good? I'm back. After a couple minutes, I finally figured it out. So, as you can see, there's a ton of languages you can use. C++, JavaScript, HTML, PHP. So, what we're cared about is Java. So, of course, you want to click on that one. The very first one is the main one they got. So, yeah, this is a virtual machine. We'll get to that later. Click install. We accept it. It's open source. We're not really going to do anything in that sketch. So it's going to install. It's got to accept the user agreement. Yeah, it's just like that. You know, I don't really feel like reading it. Yeah, it's going to take a couple minutes. Alright, so after a million years, it finally set up. It gave me a new window. And it basically says, do you trust the people who make Java, and do you trust us? And yeah, I trust God. Going good. So I'm accepting it. Finishing the install. Pretty straightforward. Alright, let's launch this sucker. Ooh, this is the fresh version. I have the version from about 2 years ago. It's not as smooth as the entry. It doesn't have the galaxy thing going on. Okay, so this is a workspace. So that's basically where you store all your projects. And yeah, that's where we want to set it up. It just sets it up for you. It's really handy. You want to go around making your own workspace or whatever, just stick with the status quo. Alright, so starting the IDE. I'm going to quickly walk through the stuff that the IDE has, but we're definitely going to get into it more in later sections, so don't you even worry about it. And yes, I was window shopping Microsoft around here. You know, because the download was taking literally forever. And this looks like it's going to take forever too. So, let's see. Okay, cool. So, create Hello World application. We're actually going to be doing that. So you know what? Let's just start with this. It's pretty straightforward. Hello World application. It's extremely cliche, but you know, you gotta hit it up because everyone hits that up. Alright, connect to my living room. Need that right now. Cheat sheet. Well, I'm gonna give you a cheat sheet. So I don't even need that. Okay. So creating Java project. Project name. Just called first. So a project is basically what it sounds like. It's a computer project you're making. We're using it. Yep. Just making sure. Yep, it's all good. Create a module. What is that? I don't know. I never heard of module. Alright, so on our source, we're going to make a new class. We're going to name the class hello. We are going to go with public static void main right here. We're going to click yes on that. Finish. Alright, and then we're going to hit it up with the classic start to it. Alright, so system dot out dot print ln print ln hello world. Yeah, I really hate this example, but you know what? Everyone has to do it, so you're gonna have to do it as well. Alright, and then we have the little run button. Top left hand corner is a little green arrow. It's just to make sure everything works. Should be good. Yeah, we are gonna run hello.java. Again, we're just making sure this works right now. I'm gonna go and explain it a little bit more later on. But we got a console where it prints out the print line. We got all of our projects we're gonna create over here. We got the file we write in right here. Task list. It's not really important right now. We have the outline, which is important. And yeah, now we know it works. Our first program. I'll get into the details about it in a second, or in the next video, I should say. But for right now, we know the Eclipse is working. That's great. Okay, so our second one, let's look at it right here. Our second one, so this is a blessing for people with Chromebooks, because Chromebooks aren't like super really considered laptops in my opinion, because they don't have really any SSD or hard drive. So it's REPL IDE. It's an online IDE, super essential. Again, if you have a Chromebook. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going to REPL IDE. So REPL IDE. Enter and do email. So my email is SureLineLearning@gmail.com. Password. I'm not even sure if I can use this account. I already have one. I just put I'm a teacher. You guys don't have to put that, but alright, so we have it. And I'm gonna teach you guys this stuff. So what language are we doing? We're doing Java. Java, type it in, first one. Let's click on that. Default name. Nah, we're not gonna name that some name. We're gonna give it Shoreline Teaching Video, I guess. This is it. Big boys. Alright, cool. Oh look, sorry, I got it right here. So, just click on new REPL and do your thing. So, yeah, it's all good. All good. You press run. It takes a little bit longer because it has to connect with the server and everything. But look, it works perfectly. Hello world. That's really good. Alright, yeah, so there's your options. Again, I'd recommend Eclipse if you have the space on your computer because it's a lot quicker. You can save your stuff easier, and I'm going to be using it, so it's easier to follow along. But again, you have this great handy feature you want to use if you want to do online tutorials and do what I do and really learn the Java language. I'd recommend these two. Alright, in the next video, I'm going to go over all the crazy wild stuff we just looked at in the IDEs. Like what's up going with the package explorer, what's the hell about Java, what's the console, all this crazy stuff, alright? I'm going to hit that up, and then, yeah, we're going to keep on learning. Alright, see you next time, guys.